Everybody, this is Carl from N20 Games, and thanks for tuning in to my very first game showcase in which we're going to feature subQuark Publishing's Mint Tin Pirates. There are a lot of Mint Tin games to choose from with different themes from apocalypse and aliens to the most recent skullduggery. I'll leave it to you to go to subQuark.com and check those out. But today we're going to take a look at Pirates, one of my favorite gaming themes, and see a little bit about how it plays and what you can expect from the components. First of all, you've got standard wooden meeples and cubes, high-gloss sturdy cards with very nice printing on it. On the back, you've got the ships going broadsides. On the front, you've got very thematic, clear iconography. And all the rules for this game can be discerned from these 4 small cards. But if that's not enough, after you get started playing, you can go to subquark.com and get expanded rules, advanced rules, clarifications on rules, solo variants, and etc. For now, let's just take a look at the game. You deal each player 5 cards, determine someone to go first, and what you'll do is you'll play cards from your hand. I've got more than 5 here just for the demonstration of the game, and you'll try to play out pairs. For example, here's a pair of cannons. If you play a pair of cannons, roll a dice and match one of the numbers along the bottom of the card, the pair's effect takes place. In case of the cannons, you will do damage directly to the opponent's ship. In the case of these other icons, for example, the bombs and the flintlock pistols and the daggers, you're going to do damage to the enemy crew. For example, if I played a pair of daggers and was successful, I would take a crew member off the enemy ship and put it in the ocean. That is now a lost pirate. As you can see, in between the 2 ships, you've got the ghost pirate and the gold. The way those work in the game is gold, when you roll doubles, put it on your ship. If your opponent rolls doubles, the gold moves to their ship. The gold can change hands several times during the game, and it's a point scoring mechanism. The person who ends up with the gold will score an extra point. If the game gets interrupted, for example, and you have to add up the points to see who's the winner at the time, you're going to get points for having the gold. The way the ghost works is, for example, I've blasted your entire crew off the ship, the ghost pirate takes over. Now, the person whose ship is being run by the ghost pirate has a diminished hand size, but they're still in the game. And it gets a little dicey right there because your opponent's going to start trying to blast you and just play very aggressively, I think, because of your diminished hand size, but you've still got a chance to hang in there. And now let's just take a look at these other cards too, because there's some decision making during the game. If you're getting blasted away, you're probably going to want to get a little bit defensive. This card right here, if you play a pair and successfully hit one of these numbers, you'll take one of your lost pirates from Davy Jones' locker back onto your ship. In the case of this card, this is the desertion card. You'll take an enemy pirate from the enemy ship and they'll abandon their own crew to join yours. And those are most of the elements of Mint Tin Pirates. The tension that builds in the game as the crews are depleted and the ships get damaged is how big a chance do you want to take? Do you want to take a pair of daggers where only 3 matches will get a successful attack? Or do you want to just play for damaging the ship, play cannons, which have the greatest chance to hit? Or do you want to forego aggression and try to defend yourself by replenishing your crew with any of these cards? There's also a doubloon card in the deck, which is a wild card. And all in all, that's most of what there is involved in Mint Tin Pirates, and I can attest to the fact that it is a very tense game. I love rolling dice, and I love the decision making in the game and how you have to try to mitigate your luck to take advantage of your opponent. And other than that, I think that's it. Thank you for tuning in to my first game showcase. This game is designed by David Miller, and I believe with his wife Kate. And you can learn more about them, all the games in the Mint Tin collection at subquark.com, or check them out on Twitter as @subquark. Thanks again for joining, and may all of your 20s be natural.